Hey guys, ClindarnClindar.com, and of course the house of biceps. I'm here at the House of Biceps answering your questions. And if you've been watching my training videos lately, and you should be, you will notice that my deadlift is on the rise. And every time something is on the rise, people start asking questions. And they've noticed that I've been using the hook grip instead of over-under, and people want to know, Clint, how do you possibly hook grip without killing your thumbs? I'll tell you this much. Start it off right. Nose torque. Now you have to take care of your hands, but that's a video for another day. Now I don't have a deadlift bar, so I switched over to doing all of my deadlifts with an Eleiko IWF certified weightlifting barbell because it does have the spring very similar to a deadlift bar. This is extremely aggressive. It is much more aggressive than a deadlift bar. It always amazes me when people say that a deadlift bar has very aggressive knurling. They've obviously never used a real weightlifting bar. This is the kind of bar that will rip your hands open if you don't show it the absolute most respect 100% of the time. Now I began using this bar because I had several injuries. Both biceps had partial tears, triceps, lats, and pecs. And I firmly believe that a deadlift bar, or a weightlifting bar in this case, with that extra spring takes a whole lot of stress off those joints. Now that's going to allow you to lift more often with more intensity and more weight throughout the year, which is going to lead to better strength. Now the biggest complaint that I always hear about using the hook grip is how much it hurts. And people will complain that it hurts this little part of their thumb right here. The bone, the tendon, the ligament, the nerve, whatever happens to be right here, and it rips the skin off very easily. That's a very easy problem to solve. Now we're used to deadlifting with an over-under grip, and we teach people to really turn those hands all the way over. Now we're going to pretend that you guys are the floor here, and these are my knuckles facing the ground. So you're going to really turn that hand over and lock in, so when you pull, that wrist is locked in straight and the bar won't slip out of your hands. It'll be torqued and twisted between both hands, so it won't slip out. But that's not the case with the hook grip. If you take this hand with the hook grip and slide it all the way around, you want to extend your thumb as far as you possibly can, and it's sitting right here, and then you squeeze the heck out of your thumb, and then you start to pull, it's going to want to rip your thumb off. And your thumb's going to be nice and sore right here if you have any skin left. So that problem is easily solved if you just wear straps and pull double overhand, which is exactly what I did for several months. So I wouldn't have to actually grip the bar hard, and I could still deadlift while my injuries healed. But once my injuries healed, got rid of the straps, went back to the hook grip correctly. So what I like to see people do is not to wrap that thumb around and twist and squeeze as hard as you can. Take that thumb and run it along the exact same line as the bottom of the barbell there. I've got this nice little pad that sticks up right there. When I press and then twist to make that little fat pad stick up, and then I caress it with the other fingers. There's no need to squeeze that bar as hard as you can. All you have to do is apply some pressure with those other fingers, and when you pick the bar up off the ground, the bar is going to apply pressure to the meat, the fat, and the bloat of the thumb here. And if you are a real power lifter, then you have some meat and fat and bloat in your thumbs to take that kind of pressure. Now you can see here in my thumb, I've got a nice little callus across the top, which you've got time to develop, and a nice little divot that runs right here in the middle, nice little soft spot right here in the middle. You've got time. Spend some time learning, set it up correctly, use your speed deadlifts if you have to figure this out. So if you need to learn to deadlift with a hook grip to save your joints or for any other reason, take care of your hands. Start learning to pull double over with a pair of straps. Hit the nose torque as often as possible. And don't squeeze the bar. Run that thumb along the side. Caress it with the other fingers. So from the House of Biceps, straight to you guys, deadlift big, learn the hook grip, and we'll see you next time.